everyone, welcome back again to English to Dorkar. I'm so glad you people are here, and today I am back with another interview video. Now, this is about introducing yourself and how you can shift it, how you can stand out by introducing yourself and get the job. And before I get into today's topic, let me remind you, if you are someone who is looking for online spoken English courses, and if you want something new, not any other random spoken English course, but a really new type of a spoken English course that is actually going to transform the way you speak and how you feel about English, then this class is for you. Please click on the link in the description below. From there, you're gonna get my phone number and get in touch with me, leave a text or call me, and we can start our journey together of you becoming fluent in English. And those of you who are really not appearing for any interviews but still are here, I'm so glad you people are here, because more you listen to English, better you become at speaking, because listening is the best way to learn something. Why children can speak their mother tongue so easily? Because they always listen to their elders. They are listening what's going on in the TV. They listen to the radio, watch videos on YouTube, and hear their parents talk and their family members talk, and that's how they learn their mother tongue. And you can learn English by listening to this more, and keep watching my videos every day, because I upload a video every day. So now let me get back to your topic, to today's topic, that is how to introduce yourself to stand out in a job interview. Now, you need to remember one thing, that most of us, what we do is we tell our name, where we are from, and then we start telling our qualifications, and at the end we talk about our hobbies. Now, there are many things that I can say today, and many mistakes that we make when it comes to introducing ourselves, but there is one thing that I'm going to focus on today, and that is say something which is not included in your resume or your biodata or your what is the other word that we use, CV. Yes. So say something about your own personality which is not known from your CV. So what to say about those situations? Say something about your personality, like, I am punctual, I'm motivated, I'm good at organizing, I'm good at working in a team, or you can say I'm a good team player, I am a good resolver of conflicts, I can solve problems, I can work in dynamic environment. So these are not the things that we include in CV in general. There are certain CVs where we do include it, but mostly we don't. So say something about yourself which you think is going to help them pick you over someone else, because you may have done your graduation, someone else has done it, you may have your MBA, someone else may have it, but what do you bring to the table which is unique to you? Say something about your personality, that you are committed to your work, you're focused, you're dedicated, if you are diligent, if you are if you are someone who is very enthusiastic, and you have a very optimistic attitude. Even in difficult times, you can work better, you can work under a deadline, you can perform under stress. All these things are are unique to you. All of these things we don't bring into it, bring in the table, but some of it we do. You kind of need to understand what is unique to you and authentic to you that you bring to the table, and be honest, because we do need Sachin Tendulkar in the cricket team, and we need Rahul Dravid. So who are you in the team? Which kind of energy do you bring to the table? You can say that, okay, so when you need to hold on to an wicket, I am there. I am like Rahul Dravid when it comes to work environment. Or you can say I'm like Dhoni. I can turn the direction of the outcome. Whatever is unique to you, try to find that out and say that my name is this, and I'm from this. I have done my graduation in this. I have my master's in that, and I have this much work experience. And I know that I am an optimistic person. I'm good at listening to people. I'm good at solving problem. I'm skilled at, organizing a team, and I'm good at working under stress and under a deadline. Whatever is true for you, say that, and then talk about your hobby and end it by saying end it by saying thank you. Or say something, do I need to say more? Because we often end it by saying that's it, which I think is a little informal. So it's better to say that this is my hobby. Is there any area do I need to highlight on? Is there anything else you want to know? So end in a question like that, because you are an individual who has lots of traits, and there is not one skill set that, or maybe a group of skill set that can introduce you completely. But what you can do is ask them a question. Is there anything else is there anything else I need to tell? Do you need to know anything else about me? And you can end on that note instead of saying that's it, as if there your personality ends. Certainly not. Okay, so I hope I'm clear, and if you are getting lots of value out of this channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow.